Hey y'all, welcome back to an inverse for Valley Gap Auto Trader video. Before we jump into it, today was great. We're up 2,500 bucks. Please hit the subscribe button, click the like button, and if you're interested in trying out the Auto Trader, click the links down below, try it out for a month, or purchase it once and have it forever. So let's jump into it. Okay, so today's gonna just be a recap and of yesterday and today. So some people were, being a little rude yesterday in the Discord and, saying how I don't show bad days. I do. I live stream almost every day, whether it's good or bad. So today was really good. Yesterday was not as good. Let's show both. Okay, so yesterday running my settings, which are the Joey settings, obviously. My name's Joey. We had about 3.5 R loss yesterday, which is okay, right? We're not going to win every day. It's just about playing long term and risking properly so that we can come out ahead and not blow all of our accounts, right? So yesterday we had one loss here at 11. We had a loss here at 2, so that's 2R already. We had a partial win, so that brings us about 0.5 R more. So we're down still 1.5 R. And then we had 2 more losses. So 2.5 and 3.5 R. That was it. And then you had a loss right at 4 p.m. You shouldn't be trading 4 on the prop firm accounts anyway. So pretty much 3.5 R down yesterday, which is not good, right? That's a lot of money. But if you're risking accordingly, like on a 50K account, you should probably only be risking about $200 per trade. So you'd be down roughly $800 yesterday, roughly. Okay. And then today we had, this was actually not a full win for me on live because I got a little bit of slippage. So this was about a 0.5 R win, not the full win. So I'll count it as 0.5 R last night. So this was during Asia session, 0.5 R. Got a nice long. Then we had a full TP that I got here. Beautiful. So that brings us up 1.5 R more. So we're up 2 R today. Again, this was a long. We're above the 200 EMA. We swept this low, had this inverse for rally gap. A really good trade. Okay. So that brings us up to 2 R on the day. Then again, we actually bounced off the 200 EMA. We swept this low. We inversed this for valley gap, kind of a V shape. Really good trade. So that brings us up to 3.5 R. So right there, you've covered all your losses from yesterday, today. And obviously, people were complaining yesterday. People are still probably going to complain because they didn't turn it on overnight, or they saying they didn't get trades because maybe their settings are a little wrong. I'm running the exact same auto trader as you guys here. I'll show you here. This is just the live stream account, right? So it's on sim for the live stream so that people don't just blindly follow me. But again, EMA set to 200 here and all the settings right here. I'll go even a little slow. No filters. The EMA is long as above, shorts below. Break even stop at 1-to-1. 500 risk per trade for the live stream accounts. Max loss or max stop loss, 300 ticks. And 10 and 50 for the Joey settings there. And then just on sim full auto and require impulse move and 2 for valley gap size. That's it. Same settings as I've posted and been using for a while. So again, this brings you up to 3.5 R, covers all your losses from yesterday. Then we get into 4 o'clock in the morning, 4-5, have a partial win. This brings you up 4 R. So this is when I woke up. I was up 4 R on the day, which was about, that's about $2,000 on the 500 risk per trade. I was up about $1,850. So a bit of commission in there, right? About $150 of commission. So, still a little down maybe from yesterday. Okay. And then we get to the open and we have this beauty trade. Now, I said this on the live stream. This was actually not a great trade. If you look at like a checklist, right? Like, did we just sweep a low? We swept a low down here. It wasn't super recent. Are we longing into some highs and key levels? Kind of, right? So it's not the best. Not the best. But what did we have going for us? This is why you need some context. I marked out on the live stream this purple level. That was London session high. And that was right where our first target was. So it longed here. Again, we above the 200 EMA, swept this low, and it took a long above this for valley gap that was formed over here around 4 in the morning. And we took a long here. First TP was right at the London high. So at this point, once I noticed London high was right there, I was very confident that that trade would hit. This is a draw on liquidity play. Is it good in the overall context? No. But since we have that London session high right above us, it was a solid trade. and we did end up hitting the full TP there. That brings us up to 5.5 R on the day. You're green from yesterday to today. Still a decent amount, at least 1 R. So we're up 25.85. Again, 5.5 R there on the day. That's, you know, a little bit less after commission, probably more like 5.2 R, something like that. But overall, great day. There's been no more trades since. It's just chopping. And remember, this is FOMC day today. So, you know, not usually a great day for algos, but I think because it was a little bit rangier, we've actually had some decent price action overnight. And, you know, again, look at this range. You know, we're a little rangy. We're not just straight up. We're not straight down either. Although this did, you know, trend here. We had a nice range here and then caught a trade off that range. So does a little bit better on rangier days. Yesterday was more of the straight up kind of day, as you can see here. A lot of chop in the morning, which we got caught up in, and then a lot of chop overnight. So it was more choppy yesterday, a little bit smoother of a range today. Anyway, little recap there. Okay, we're up very good this week, I think, actually. So just a little recap there. If you want to try out the Inverse Value Gap Auto Trader, click the links down below. Try it out for a month. It's $200 for the first, or for every month. You can pay for it once if you want. You own it. Update is coming soon. We're working on it hard. We're working late hours all day, every day, trying to get this done. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.